Hello, Ms. Mitchell. Ms. Kenyon, I'm going to add you to this discussion as well. The question was, what happens if you have a person that's 64, taking a look at an IUL as an option to help them with their retirement? Unfortunately, the options are really kind of slim to be able to have any decent amount of money because the premium is going to be pretty hefty. So I wanted to be able to show you what this looks like. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. I found my what if calculator information, login information, Ms. Mitchell. So here you go. So, you know, chances are that premium is going to be somewhere around 400 bucks, maybe more if you're somebody who's 64. And even if you had that policy for about 10 years, it's going to take a pretty hefty amount of premium to be able to cover that. So, the premium for an IUL it's split. You have the cost of insurance and you have the cash accumulation portion of it, right? Usually about a third. So the premium is $400. About 130 of that is going to go to the cost of insurance, and 270 of that is going to actually go to the cash accumulation. So if you're only going to be maturing for about 10 years, my IUL is doing about 8%, right? So 8% is not bad. And like you said, Ms. Mitchell, they don't have any money right now. So you're not going to increase the payments over the year, but unfortunately, the combined tax rate is probably going to be about 36% if you're here in California, right? So if you're looking at those numbers for 10 years, 270 bucks at 8%, you can calculate it. Just like I said, Ms. Mitchell, is going to be about $40,000, right? So this is, but you are going to be paying that after taxes. So this right here is tax as you go. Pre-tax, as I talked about, 401ks and stuff like that. It's matched, looks pretty good, but a whole lot less money. But if you're paying that money in like a Roth IRA or something like that, $49,000, right? So at $270 a month for 10 years, you're gonna have that $49,000. Most annuities, they start at about $100,000. So you can imagine that if you want to be able to start getting some of this money out to be supplemental income, the amount of money that they're going to have to put into that particular policy is going to have to be significant. You're going to end up having to overfund it, possibly all the way up to the limit. The amount that the cost of insurance is not going to change for that policy, but you can actually overfund it. And say that you overfunded it and you're putting in $450 as opposed to $270. Take a look at that. So it's a little bit more, right? So looking at it here, but $82,000 is still not going to be enough money to be able to supplement your income the way that you would need it, because the Social Security is just not going to be there for you. Forget about it. Social Security is at best going to give you, in 10 years, maybe about 80% on the dollars, 85% on the dollar, possibly less, as they continuously call it a entitlement program. So $82,000 is at best maybe 1 year, if you stretch it, 2 years worth of money. And you still can't get an annuity with it because it's still below $100,000, but there are other options. And that's why I mentioned that being able to offer the option of actually offering life insurance to people and making money off of that, as opposed to, paying into the premiums and hoping you can have a retirement program. The options is just very limited, but I do plan on trying to find another product that might be available to you. But unfortunately, the only products that really are available as you get, up in age, the IUL is still available to you, but not for a retirement source, not for a sufficient retirement source, I should say. But there are other options, other income options, and it might require, a different way of thinking. But because of your experience, because of both of your experiences, you can be able to convey to people the importance of life insurance. And as you're helping them become agents or helping them to get new policies, you get paid for it. So that's definitely an option for you. So let me go ahead and stop that share, and we'll be talking about that in more detail soon. But I definitely want to be able to answer that question. So make sure you enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to talking to you. Bye-bye.